Bonus. All right, here we are. This is it.
This is it, baby.
We are here. 95?
96.
6. 96. 96 was Kobe, Iverson. Who else was in that draft?
Steve Nash, Jermaine O'Neal. No. Yeah, Steve Nash, Jermaine O'Neal, Marcus Camby.
That was a good draft year.
Yeah, it was a great night.
Anyway, Sup Podcast. You already know what it is. This is Chris.
Sharif Abdul-Rahim.
Chris Cheney. And across from me, Luke Trevisi.
Yo.
To my diagonal, Lawrence DeLoach. We are here. Oh, I landed this morning at 7 a.m. from Vegas. I was in Vegas the past, 4 days.
Ray Allen.
Ray Allen was in that too? That's my guy right there.
Ooh.
One of the best Celtics of all time.
Paige Stojakovic.
Yo, but actually.
No, that's actual truth.
Yeah.
Antoine Walker, Stephon Marbury.
Antoine Walker, another great Celtic.
Zydrunas Ilgauskas, Derek Fisher.
I mean, he went to go win a title with Miami after he left
right.
the Celtics. But him and Paul Pierce, before the big three, that was the two that we had.
Was not really paying attention to Celtics at that time.
Well, that's all I was. I had to hold on to something there, buddy.
Yeah. I caught on to basketball at I was watching it when I was a kid, and then I dropped out for a little bit, and then I got back on in Big Three versus the Lakers, 2010, I think it was.
8.
8?
Was that what it was?
No,
8.
the
Yeah.
second time.
Oh, second time. Yeah, that
Yeah.
might have been 10 then.
It was
What,
10.
They played in 2008, and then the Celtics won in 6, and they played in 2010.
Yeah.
The Lakers
Yeah,
won in
yeah,
7 games.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Ron Artest went off in Game 7.
He hit a 3
Yeah.
with a minute to go, and everyone was like, "What the fuck is
Yo,
he doing?"
Ron Artest won the game.
He was integral.
Meta World Peace.
He was a big part in
I
that.
know.
So.
Kobe Bryant in the back of his head is like, yo, Ron fucking Artest.
Low-key, Ron Artest is one of the best basketball players of all time.
He's a G, man.
Yeah.
When it comes to realness,
Yeah.
he's up there.
He's definitely up there.
All right.
Alrighty.
So, as of when we're recording, it's Sunday night.
Basically
like
live.
Well, yeah, it look like we have the Super Bowl set. It's looking like Green Bay is going to lose to San Francisco, even though they're down. Looks like around 14 points right now. So it looks like we got a Kansas City San Francisco Super Bowl on the horizon, most likely.
Red on red crime.
Red on, yeah,
Red
it's
on
looking
red
that way.
crime.
Let's not count our chickens
Yeah.
yet, because there's still 8 minutes to go in the game. But looking like we're gonna get Patrick Mahomes versus the San Francisco defense. The Super Bowl is gonna be in Miami, which is a great party town.
Yep.
And I know a lot of our listeners aren't big football fans. They're not big sports fans.
Yeah, not the biggest, but I feel like they're in and around the idea.
So we got the Super Bowl, but I know a lot of you who tune in for other things. We're gonna get right into it. We got Paris Fashion Week going on right now,
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah.
and we got a lot of heat
A lot of heat being dropped.
to talk about. We got a lot of good things to talk about. I guess we can start out with two of the biggest influences in 2019 that are continuing their wave in 2020, and we can start out with Sacai, because I a lot of people some are giving love to this new model that we've seen. What are you guys' thoughts on the new? It's like what is it? A Pesagus or Pesagus? How do you pronounce that?
Pegasus?
Pegasus.
Pasagas?
Pesagus.
Damn, bro. You fucking
Yo, you're
whiffed that.
the mythical Pasagas.
Pesagus. Pesagus.
That's like a hamster with
Wait,
wings.
no, what? Come on, Ellie.
Pegasus. Pegasus Vapor Float.
Pasagas.
Pesagus.
Ah, damn.
Yo,
we-
Hercules and his boy Pasagus were running
Yo, I love we get a Lawrence hiccup early. That was fire.
through. That's great.
Yeah, so we got a hybrid Pesagus Vapor. Pegasus.
so you
Pegasus.
know what?
Doing it on purpose.
As a shoe to wear, I'm not on board. This is not my style. But what I'll say is a continuation of the concept that Sacai brought to Nike. I think
Yeah.
it's a great second iteration.
I agree.
I want nothing to do with however many heel tabs they got there.
I'm not
what
a
is
fan
up with that?
of that. That's my one thing. They're looking like Balenciagas.
Balenciaga, a lot
I
of
don't like
the
that.
Triple S.
Yeah,
They're giving
man.
you Triple S Nike vibes. But I will say that the maroon green colorway is beautiful.
Yeah, no, it's nice. It's
It's
cool.
nice, but the Seattle Supersonics ones, man, the green and yellows. Come on, son.
No, I don't like those.
Those
those
are
Nah.
Sprites.
Those are Sprites, dude.
Sierra Mist, baby.
I don't
Yeah.
like those, man. I think you don't really. I think they are. I don't like those as much. I like the maroon.
We try to say, bro, I got no taste.
Nah.
No,
you
I
got
think what
Gertrude.
we're saying, this is one for you and your people, Luke. I think
Yeah.
this is more of an Asian shoe.
Ooh, it is a very Asian shoe. I'm into it, dude.
Yeah, I can see a lot of women with small feet, and
Yo, I will attack you right now, sir.
And I can see a lot.
Just
of
coming
small
off your W against Joe Rogan.
Yeah,
You're
man.
like, yo, a baby girl, come here.
Yo, you saw my baby girl like that, dog?
No, that's definitely a woman/Asian shoe, and I don't know what that means to say about the Asian people and women as a gender, but how they can share
Yeah.
shoes. But that is definitely in the category of a
Yo,
women
it's
Asian
sleek,
shoe.
dog. It's
Mhm.
sleek.
I don't. That's not sleek.
Not at all.
No, but these are cool, man. I mean, yeah, there's a lot. It's basically a coin flip. If you go on Twitter or Instagram, people.
If people like it or not,
Yeah, it's really just a coin flip on these guys. I mean, so I guess.
that means they're doing a good job.
Yeah, so the Vaporfly is Please Silhouette, and then the Duo's Innovation Night. Yeah, so I mean these are cool. I'm not mad at these at all.
Hell
So
yeah.
2020 is looking like it's going to be a good year with Sacai going forward, and then I guess we could just springboard to the apparel for the Dior and Jordan.
Well,
Yeah.
let's. Okay.
What? No.
I legitimately
backtrack.
I legitimately hope those shoes don't get too hype, man. I would love to have a pair of those. I'd be so mad if I can't get my hands on them.
On a pair of what?
The Sakai's.
Oh, well, why wouldn't they be hyped? I mean, if we saw what
I
the,
know.
we saw what the
I
waffle
know.
did.
A man can dream.
I think obviously the public is the first take on it is it's split. A lot of people do not like them. But as the release date gets closer
Oof.
and you start seeing them,
That's
true.
true.
In hand and on people's feet, you're gonna.
It'd be
This
so
this
bad.
is how the game goes. The tables turn immediately.
So bad.
and
Streetwear is dead.
it's not obviously it's not going to receive as much the same amount of love as the waffles did, because waffles to me are
Yeah.
like I've already gone on record and said I felt like that was the shoe of the year last year, but definitely is going to be that iteration is going to be one of the top ones, but obviously leading the way for the shoe of 2020 so far is obviously the Dior Air Jordan 1
Yeah.
collab.
Yeah, so they tapped Travis Scott to debut the clothing.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
it looks like it's an iteration of the Bulls shorts. They just grade them out. This is basically, I think Dior's whole model here was like, all right, let's just take the initial Chicago stuff,
Yeah.
and we'll just gray it out with hits of that little Dior pattern there. That's what it seems to me anyway.
Well, yeah, I mean it's the Air Jordan 1, so they
Yeah,
use-
but no, I'm saying, but based off the clothing too, because that's the Bulls short. They got the diamond and everything. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I see it.
Yeah, so that's cool to me. I don't know what this art direction is. Like, camera guy on some of these photos is like, how about you throw me a slider and I'll take a photo of you. But I mean, they're cool, man. They're cool. This should be fun.
What should be fun about it?
I mean, just to see what happens when they come out, because it's gonna be nuts. So we already talked about how the lines are gonna be in Dior.
Yeah.
The hype just keeps going out.
Ooh.
Every step this comes out,
I hope
there's
it's
more and
utter
more stuff.
chaos.
Yeah, dude,
I
it's
hope
nuts.
New York is gonna be chaos.
Well, I mean, who's to say we don't? Okay, first off, we don't know how the shoe is going to truly release. We know that
That's true.
it's going to be at select Dior stores, but we also know that obviously clientele who are preferred customers are going to have the first crack at that.
Yeah, that's true.
So we don't know how Dior is going to release. Now they also threw in that select pop-up shops. Now that's going to be obviously the wild card in how these are released. Because as we have seen when certain high-end brands do pop-up shops and collabs, such as Supreme, especially in New York, gets shut down.
Right.
So we will see what exactly happens with this release. Because April is going to be an insane month.
It's gonna be nuts.
No, it's gonna be fun, dude.
It's gonna be great.
I mean, how insane is? See, this is my question. I know, and I've said this a million times. How many people can genuinely afford a $2,000, whether it's to resell or for personal?
Not very many.
Not, especially in the streetwear realm of the game.
Yeah.
Okay, wait.
So
wait.
it's just gonna be the cutthroats out here.
I have a proposal.
Yeah.
Okay, because it's very low. It's slim, very slim, but there's a light at the end of the tunnel for me to get a pair of these.
Okay.
Do you guys want to go in on them? You want to split them 3? Because I can't get them.
You guys, you go half and half.
Yo, I'll get the whole thing, dog.
You want to get the whole thing?
Yeah.
Well, no, then
No, give me.
I mean,
If I got the money,
that's true. Okay, no, that's very true. I get a cut though.
you get a cut.
Yeah, because I present
I'm
them
not
to
flipping
you.
them. I'm keeping them.
Oh, well, I mean, way to ruin my fun here. way to ruin the secret plan I had.
No, it's mine now. Nah. Okay, we'll split it.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll talk. We'll talk.
All right, we'll talk.
We'll
after
talk.
the
We'll
pod, I
talk.
guess.
We'll talk after
If
the
Lawrence
pod.
doesn't want to help his boys,
This feels like inside trading at this point.
Yeah, I don't know
don't
what's
know.
going on here, but yeah, I'm not with the shits. Yeah,
Lawrence
I
Deloach does not support these views.
Yeah, I don't really. I mean, once again, we're gonna see how things are gonna play out, but I don't. Obviously, I feel like Jordan. If there's one thing that they know how to do is they know how to hype up a shoe and make
Yeah.
things really unobtainable
Yeah.
for the masses. I remember the real quick. I remember the Cause Jordan 4 release, and obviously it's not as big a scale as a Dior, but I remember the gray pair.
oh, I call those the Khaled ones.
Yeah, so they had the gray pair that originally released, and they released them at the Brooklyn Museum.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember going there, and they gave out wristbands, and I just remember they made people wait in the rain for nothing, for like a lot of.
Yeah.
So, I mean, obviously this is not on the same level as a Cause release. Dior's gonna be a lot bigger, but I just don't see how, without it being full on riots, there has to be some type of way that they don't get people killed. But I think they're gonna. I just have that feeling like if they do a pop up in New York, it's gonna get shut down.
Yeah.
It's just
for sure.
it's gonna get like there's no. I see people harming themselves for a lot for like premium Jordan 1s. I remember when Jordan 1 when they did the.
That's what I'm saying, man. It's gonna be only the people who can only afford it at that point are gonna be the people who are like, "Yo, I have the mentality to get in. I'm gonna get a pair."
So I think I just want to see what's going to happen. So I mean, once again, that's what we have to. That's part of what we have to look forward to in 2020. Also, Fashion Week, another influential key piece to the Nike brand, who didn't have the greatest 2019 in terms of releases. It seems like he's coming on pretty sort of strong in 2020, and that's Virgil Abloh. He debuted a pair of the MCA. With they were modified. They're actually with the Virgil wire, as Chris likes.
The Verge wire, yeah.
Verge wire
and
And a black sole.
And a black sole.
Now, do you think these are actually a one-off custom, or do you think this is going to be a future release?
There was rumors that it's going to be released and sometime in the summer. That was a rumor I heard. I don't know how true it is.
I don't know, man. They might be just customs.
I don't think they're.
Well,
customs.
no, he did wear those Bapes to custom, so it's like he's not like against
he's
wearing
not against
them.
wearing customs.
I just don't think those would be. I don't think those are customs. I think those are.
Do we care about these? I don't know if I care. I care. I would feel like the MCAs are going to be the coveted one, where if these release, these are going to be like the second tier one,
Mm-hmm.
similar to the way to like the UNCs are to the Chicagos. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
if you want to use that scaling, I feel like these are going to be like sure.
Yeah.
I think the MCAs are more coveted because of the way they were released. They were only released in one state.
Right.
That's true.
But if these see a wider release, obviously the MCAs are, to me, they're a better shoe. I mean, it's just they're a staple Air Force One, as opposed to this with the black sole, and then you see the wire.
Baby.
Yeah, I can't wait for him to stop doing that.
Yeah, no, I think it needs to.
Stop putting holes in things.
Yeah.
Stop.
How many more ideas? Yeah, I don't know. We've been through this a million times.
We've been
How
through
many
this
more
a million
ideas
times,
does
man.
This guy got left.
We also what we're also getting is we're getting a lot better firsthand images of the Air Jordan 5 Off-White
Oh
that's
yeah.
set to has a tentative release date of All-Star Weekend in 2020 in Chicago. The fives seem like they're having their obviously it's their time to drop, and there are like original OG Jordans that are coming out as well. You guys have said that you don't like them. Well, Luke and both of you guys, right?
Yeah, no, I wasn't with him. I did see a pair though where the holes didn't have like that covering on it. That the hole was actually just a hole.
Yeah, I did see someone customized their hole.
Oh, they did. Whoa, pause.
I know,
Heavy.
I know.
Whoa, hey.
Heavy
Customized.
pause. Heavy pause.
Customize the hole.
What do you think they did to customize their hole, Lawrence?
I think they bedazzled their hole.
They put a rod through that and punched a big hole in the fucking. Correct.
yeah. Uh-huh. Hell yeah, dude.
We're idiots, dude.
Yeah.
Are we? Like I said, I think a lot of people don't. They say they don't like these, but when they release,
You secretly like them.
I do. I said I liked them from jump.
Yeah, but you were
did
kind of on the
say-
fence with us, and then you kind of keep leaning more and more
No,
towards.
I said I like those. I didn't have a problem with them. You guys are the big. It's just like the dunks, man. The dunks, people did not like them. But if you're looking in the
I like
secondary,
the dunks. I don't like these, man.
if you're looking in the secondary market right now for the dunks have shot up. I don't know if you guys have been paying attention.
No, I haven't been paying attention to the
On a pair of green off-white dunks, they are now in the secondary market over $1,000 in StockX. And a size 8.
Fuck, dude.
Wow.
So like the green, I mean,
That literally made me groan, dude. They're
Yeah.
not $1,200 shoes.
no, but what's happening is we're seeing the resurgence in dunks.
No. Okay.
So now, as you continue to
Damn.
move forward, you're gonna see that the prices are
Oh, those are brutal prices.
Wow, so 7.5 is 1,000, and
Uh-huh.
8 is 1,100, and 8.5 is 1,000, and then it kind of starts to teeter down.
I gotta have a conference with the Asians.
You're gonna call them? Call them all?
We have to set up a conference.
I think those are really. I think those are super nice.
Yeah.
You
You
get to-
No.
What were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say, if you want to move on, it would be the best place for all Asians to meet
Where?
Where?
at the Leaning.
Oh, wow, really just forcing the segue here. No, the Discord got up in arms,
At the
L,
Leaning
because
collab, dog.
Because Jackie Chan, you hate this, right? Jackie Chan has a
Chan, baby.
collab with Li Ning.
Ooh, it's in.
God bless. I love
Oh.
Jackie Chan as an actor, so I can't be mad.
Actually, you know what? Low key, Jackie Chan has had some pivotal moments in sneakers.
Yo, he's got some fly shit going on.
Those Insta Pump Furies he had are fucking. Have you ever seen those before?
Pull
No, I
those
have
up.
not.
Pull those
All
up.
right, hold on, cover me.
Yeah, dude. Oh my God. Who do you got for the big one?
Oh,
Oh, what are we at? What are we at as an update right now, actually, of the game?
It's 20 to 34 with 4 minutes to go. I think
Ooh, whose possession?
San Francisco. I think they're gonna kick a field goal. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, so those ones.
Ooh.
Those were very limited. And in the Asian market, they were fucking nuts when those came
I
out.
bet, dude. I bet.
Yeah, man, they got the signature on like the
Yeah, dude.
whatever the. I guess that's a tongue. I don't know how to really categorize these like that tongue tab, but yeah, man, these were off the charts. These were really going at it.
Yeah, dude.
But yeah, the Discord was hype. Discord is on the Li Ning train.
They're on the Leaning train, dude.
You know what's interesting about what they're doing with this is that they're always putting Dwayne Wade's name attached to it.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, but they don't like separate.
No.
They're not giving like Jackie or Rick Ross or any. I don't know who. If there's maybe some Asian partners that I don't know about.
Yeah.
But they're not giving them any other models other than Dwayne Wade ones,
That's interesting.
which I think is very smart because internationally, I think
Yeah.
you can rope everybody in.
I think so. Yeah. That makes sense.
I don't know how big Rick Ross is in the Asian markets, but Dwayne Wade in basketball is huge
They
for
love
sure.
him. Yeah.
So if it's a nice way to penetrate both markets
Ooh,
there.
that's really smart.
Yeah, it is.
I'm with it.
Come on, dog. Lean
Dude.
in.
Yo, did you see the new Wade's coming out?
Which ones?
There's like a Stormtrooper one, like a white and black one.
Oh no, you have to put me on.
Oh yeah, dude. Fucking where is it? Let me pull up my phone. Pull it up in the. It should be down here. Scroll it down.
Where? Not in this thing.
Oh, it's not in that thing.
No.
They don't have the pictures of the.
No, they just have these model shots in this one.
Oh man, that's a shame.
Great.
Yeah, look up the Dwayne Wade leanings from the what do you call it?
Come on, hit me, son. I don't know what I'm doing here.
I don't know. The Dwayne Wade from from Fashion Week. Trust me. Lawrence, what's the game scores right now?
37-20.
37-20. They just kicked a field goal.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying my best here.
Which ones?
I'm just a man. Right there.
Where?
No, down.
Down?
Yeah.
Oh, what, these guys?
Yeah, those guys.
Oh, yeah, I've seen these before. These are the ones that are a little over the top for me. That's them
No,
trying to have
they-
some technical fun.
That's what I like about them though.
Well,
They're like future shoes, dude.
Well, those give me. I mean, the top part gives me like Kobe.
Yes.
Kobe 9 vibes.
Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Like if they turned a Kobe 9 into a trash bag, but then also added a computer to it.
Yeah, dude, it's weird. It's very Star Wars, man.
Yeah, so fall winter leaning. Yeah, it's a part of the leaning fall 2020 collection. You guys will know what we're talking about if you see the photo. It does look like a stormtrooper would wear them. Like if a stormtrooper was going to go on a run or something.
Yeah, dude.
Or try and dunk. But yeah, man. No, I mean that's a smart move. Smart move by leaning, attaching Dwayne Wade to everything, and
Well, yeah, obviously, why wouldn't you? If you have one of the greatest basketball players to ever play the game of basketball, you're going to attach his name and to at least sell some sneakers.
Absolutely.
That's part of his,
Yeah.
the insane amount of money they are probably paying Dwayne Wade to market their brand.
mm-hmm.
Speaking of paying people to market their brand, Beyonce had her first Adidas Ivy Park collection release, and what you guys thoughts on the Ivy Park collab?
So Beyonce's name doesn't necessarily get me excited for anything, but looking at some of these shoes, they're pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna try to take anything away from Beyonce exploiting her daughter's name on some Adidas. You know.
Ooh, toddler shoes?
I'm sure they're gonna be a full size one. And you know what? The collection doesn't look bad,
It
man.
really doesn't.
I mean, we all know that Beyonce's a very pretty lady.
Mm-hmm.
What? Oh, you want to? Okay. Beyonce's a very pretty lady, but she had a nice little preview come out. They had a whole fucking collection of clothing go along with the sneakers. It's a nice purple theme with an orange pop.
Yeah.
Definitely like what she had here. It's not anything too crazy.
Yeah.
Sometimes people get the chance to like make a collection with a brand, and then like they try to do something like
Too much.
groundbreaking.
Yeah.
When in reality, like, yo, just make something you like.
Have
Like,
you guys ever seen the Kid Cudi APC collections?
no.
They're they're very much like that. Like it's just like this is the shit I like Cudi would wear.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
it's
for
very
sure.
much that. Like there's like a bright red leather jacket and what, you know what I mean?
Well, we'll talk about it later. I don't want to like skip over this Beyonce conversation, but it's the same thing with like the Supreme Air Force One.
Right.
That's the subtlety. That's the stamp
That's
of
the
approval
stamp
type of thing.
yeah.
Beyonce kind of just gave this her stamp of approval. If you ask me, because they're just nice pieces. I mean, some of them are kind of like the cut and sew is a little interesting.
Yeah.
Definitely some added touch there, but I think for the most part, she just really just tried to keep it simple.
Yeah. I don't hate. Not hating
Yes.
on it.
So that's the original story. She also made a grill. How fire is that grill?
It's awesome.
She got a one-tooth grill where it's a 3-stripe that wraps around the tooth.
Ooh.
I don't know if then she got Ivy Park bottom one. I don't know. It's just so weird how like the family is just split into brands now.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, man. You got Jay-Z with Puma.
Yeah. You know Beyonce, she got the grill.
Don't
She
do
got
that.
the-
Don't do that.
Wait, you don't think I have a J impression?
Don't do that, man. Just be. Nope. Just keep doing. Just keep continuing to do what you're doing. So yeah. So we got Jay-Z.
Move it on. Move it on.
We got Beyonce with Adidas. And it's interesting because Adidas has two of the biggest, obviously Kanye and Beyonce.
Yep.
Have their name attached with Adidas.
Yeah.
And this Ivy Park, I mean, pretty much sold out.
Yeah.
The pre-sale was nuts, yeah.
Yeah. So when you have, Beyonce, and then it's going to be interesting to see where they continue to go with the line.
Yeah.
Because
Could be a big year for Adidas.
if they can attach the 40 the 3D or 4D print sneakers that they have, the
Future Craft? What are they called?
The
What are
Future
those called? I haven't
Craft.
seen
Yeah, the 4D.
Have we talked about those?
We covered them like right when we started the podcast. 'Cause
Okay.
That's
Yes.
when they were really like introducing that idea.
Yeah.
Because the 4D, and I've actually tried on
Yeah.
the shoes at Foot Locker. I think they're they're a little heavy,
Right.
but they are comfortable as fuck. And
Yeah.
if they can get a big name, and if we can just take a quick look at that, so we can get Luke up to speed
Yeah,
on those.
Yeah, sure.
Future crab.
Yeah, hold on.
If we can get a big like select, almost like how when Kanye wore the Ultra Boost,
Right.
like in around 2015. So like these, so if we can get like, I feel like the Future Craft right there.
Interesting. Okay.
It's obviously it tends to lead itself to a boost, but it seems like it's like a boost on steroids to me.
Right.
No,
Give
it
him
is.
the Virgil.
What?
He likes holes.
You stink.
He likes holes. What do you want?
I mean, when we talked about it, yeah, so they tend to give them just like regular boost type of models. I mean, some of these ones like the ZX4000 that have like a lot of more technical upper aspects to them,
Mhm.
I like them on that. But when we first covered them, dude, you can't misstep in those at all. You get anything caught in those soles because that's just a holy soul.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's like that's a weird way to describe that. No, it's just like if you run in New York City in those and step in some dog shit, that's just inside the soul forever.
Oh.
Well, also I think the retail on them it can scare people away. I mean, it's a $300 shoe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I don't know what kind of material it is. I haven't actually seen any in person.
Mm-hmm.
But they're supposedly 3D printed.
Yes.
So it's a printed sole model,
Very
Mhm.
cool.
which will be cool in the future because Adidas in their sustainability plan wants to try to not use plastic and use recycled
Yeah.
material. So if
Mhm.
they can figure out a cool way,
Didn't Sean want to do a recyclable shoe or something?
who did?
Ooh.
Sean Witherspoon.
He
It's
He hinted at
sustainable materials.
Yeah, he
and
wanted to
stuff.
do a
Yeah.
sustainable.
maybe, who knows? I mean,
Maybe.
I would love someone to touch these because I feel like this might fill the gap of the consortium that they're gonna let go. I feel like if they try to play around with these and the different uppers. Like, I would love to see this as a superstar. If you put down some classic shit just to kind of update a modern touch to it.
So a la like how they put React on Prestos
Yeah,
or like
exactly.
Right.
how they're trying to put like Zoom in Air Force Ones or
Yeah,
whatever,
exactly.
you know, React and
Yeah.
technology in Air Force.
Right.
If you can give it an updated, I think that should come with Adidas. I think because like you said, you get the superstars and you get the whatever, you get the main sneakers, but you put some of the new technology in there.
Yeah.
I think that can also
The only guy to really touch these was Daniel Arsham, and I don't know if anyone's necessarily familiar with him. He has like the styrofoam looking sculptures. He's more of an artist, which was a weird play for Adidas to give him a model. But if they give somebody like Beyonce,
Those are interesting to look at.
Mhm.
no, they're cool, man.
Yeah.
But how heavy are they? You said they were like
They're heavier than normal, like a normal. Like you could like how for example, when I wear Ultra Boost, I'm like, these are the lightest
Right,
sneakers I've
right.
ever worn in my life. Even when I wear NMDs, I'm like, they're pretty light. When you put those on, that sole or whatever, like whatever the material is, it's heavy.
Yeah.
And it definitely, but it's super comfortable. It's so much more comfortable than Ultra Boost.
really
To me, it is, yes.
okay.
So I think a lot of times people just like they haven't been
Mhm.
obviously the price, the sticker price is a lot to
Yeah.
swallow. $300 is a lot to swallow for any sneaker, but I feel like if they can kind of if they have these big superstars who they are giving paying a lot of money to promote their brand, Kanye,
Right.
Beyonce, whoever else, Pusher, if they can attach maybe a model to them, and then that can kind of like get that because I think it's a great technology.
Yeah, if they could give this to Kanye and him figure out how to use that algae thing that he was trying to talk about with the other souls,
Mhm.
that'd be just an interesting play. I think that'd be super tight because this does look like it's like it looks sustainable. I know that's weird to say.
Mhm.
When you look at it, you're like, oh, that looks like some futuristic, like
Mhm.
not rubber, not gum. Like, what
Mhm.
is that? That could be anything.
Yeah.
And if they figure out how to make that a printable material with the 3D printers they're using, that could be really fucking cool.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So we got that. So we got the Ivy Park collection.
Yeah.
And then we just got celebrities just fucking selling shoes, man. We got Travis Scott last night was on the he was on the NBA on ABC. Like they had the Rockets were playing the Lakers, and he was like explaining his how he felt about designing sneakers, and he gave Scottie Pippen and Paul Pierce
Oh yeah.
sneakers. And it's just, man, I mean, I know that we're in a different era.
Mhm.
And and me being the oldest one out of the three of us,
Mhm.
and Chris, you're around what, like 4 or 5 years younger than me.
Yeah.
And Luke, and I just remember that athletes sold shoes.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
the time is different. Completely. It's musicians now.
It's literally musicians selling shoes.
Yeah.
And granted, the shoes that we still love obviously were worn by Michael Jordan and Patrick Ewing and the guys who are obviously no longer playing the
Right.
sport.
Yeah.
Deion Sanders, Bo Jackson.
Yeah.
But the people that are, and obviously your classics are still going to always sell.
Yeah.
But what brings the brand hype now is Beyonce on a fucking bike wearing her, just wearing.
Whatever leotard that is, I
Mhm.
am in full support.
Yep.
But it's Beyonce selling shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rihanna selling shoes. Jay-Z selling, Travis Scott, Kendrick
Push.
Lamar,
Big
Pusha,
Sean.
Big,
Rick Ross.
Rick Ross.
yeah, and it gets to the point where you're like, what the fuck? I mean, and if it's not those guys selling them,
Yeah.
then you have guys like PJ Tucker, who's an
Yeah.
athlete, but he's spending. Last night he played in a pair of Kobe Bryant 3 player editions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sneaker he paid almost $15,000 for,
Yeah.
and it gets to the point like, how much is we have Kylie Jenner, wearing all these, old SBs, and we
Yeah.
got Offset, he's in Quavo. Those guys are now like, oh man, I fucking love dunks and I love this and I love that, and it's like, where did the fuck does this trend go?
Well,
Yeah. Goes to comedians, baby. We're next. We're next.
we'll
baby.
see. I don't know. People have to care about us first.
Yeah, that's true.
But to your point about PJ Tucker, it's very interesting because he's sort of he could be a turning point of where the role reversal starts. So normally, like you said, he was wearing Kobe's. It's a Jordan shoe based off the Lakers colorways because he was a Nike
It's
guy.
almost a 20-year-old shoe.
Right.
Yeah.
But we got athletes
Mhm.
wearing the sneakers that the rappers are making now. And PJ Tucker's the pioneer of that. He was the one that was wearing like the Yeezy 700s when they first came out. Like he is one of the guys that's kind of creating the rift, and I'll be the guy to wear the musician sneakers on the court as opposed to I'll wear my PE on the court or my shoe on the court and then the musicians wear my shit.
Yeah.
See, what PJ Tucker to me is such a it's an outlier because this guy literally scores 4 points a game.
That's true. People forget that. Yeah, that is very
And
true.
I honestly, and I will, and I don't want to sound harsh, but I know PJ Tucker. He's a great role player in the NBA.
Maybe
But I
he
feel
played
like-
in better shoes.
But I feel like if he wasn't known for being this sneaker guy, I'm not saying he would be out of the league, but he wouldn't be. He's in the forefront, and it's kind of insane to me
Yeah.
how this, like, he's more known for what he's wearing on the court, but it's just like, to me, like I said, it's just you see how entertainers are the ones who are selling sneakers better than the players.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, Kyrie and LeBron and Paul George and Giannis, they have signature models, and Harden, but I mean, the celebrity is driving what people are clamoring for.
Yeah.
Like those basketball sneakers, they need basketball sneakers to play ball in. So obviously, if you like Kyrie's or LeBron's or whatever, you're gonna purchase those to play ball in.
Yeah.
But the sneakers that are lifestyle sneakers now, yo, if you want them shits to be hot, put Travis Scott name on it. He's about to sell a SB.
Yeah.
He's about to sell a fucking skateboarding shoe next month that people are gonna tear their heads off for.
Yeah, it's true.
It's like it's starting to blow my mind because when you see, like, obviously SB, a lot of dudes have been given skateboarding collabs.
Of course.
P-Rod and Lance, and and the list goes on and on.
Of
Supreme,
legitimate skateboarders
Yeah.
getting legitimate skate shoes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I can go on and on, but for a motherfucking rapper
Yeah.
to get a Nike skateboarding shoe, and this shit is gonna do numbers.
Yeah, that's true.
Yo, where we at right now?
Yeah.
Like where are we at? Like for a dude like Virgil to have legitimately top from 2010 to 2019, like maybe 2 or 3 of the best shoes, top 15 shoes of the decade,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and like just easy, it's just fucking moving numbers, like
Yeah.
bruh. I was looking at the Chicago ones on
Bruh.
bruh. I was looking at them
Bruh.
shits
My
on
guy.
Flight Club, and the motherfucker is paying $6,000, $7,000 for a pair of Chicago. Like it's insane to me. But and Virgil ain't even a rapper, but he affiliated with rappers.
Yeah.
So, Don C getting a pair of he's getting a pair of Air Force One hybrids
Yeah.
that are straight up. They seem like they was just straight up stolen off of the MCA. Did you see the?
Yeah, I saw those. Wait, let me see if I can pull them up. I don't know if they'll come up immediately, but
It's a Don C hybrid, and obviously Don C flopped on the last.
those legacies.
The 312s.
Yeah.
But it's like what are we doing now?
I don't know, man. But I think what the companies need to start doing is going closer to the Kanye model that Nike had and start giving them their own models.
Yeah.
Because we talked about it before. We're sick of the ones.
Yeah.
We're sick of we're getting the same shoes over and over again. You know what I mean?
I understand what you're saying where it's like giving motherfuckers his own model, but it's like how many niggas really deserve their own model? Like Kanye was so different in this shit. And Kanye was like an innovator. Like Kanye to this day is like I get it. Trav is great. You know what I mean? But to me, Trav don't have the influence that Kanye and the vision. Kanye, like Trav is a rapper, right? Who obviously, he still designs the sneakers or whatever. Like he still puts his imprint. Like let's do the reverse swoosh or the check, the reverse swoosh and make it large. And he still got his little Cactus Jack imprint on it. But Kanye was different in terms of his fashion sense, like everything Kanye did. Like Kanye had a stretch where even though he got a lot of his influence from the Japanese and the Europeans, whatever he still put out there, people took it and
of course.
and fucking and whether it was the polos, the fucking Louis, the backpack, he had a different his 808 phase. So yeah, when you say Kanye, you gotta start giving people their own models like Kanye, like nah, because how many people?
I understand they don't have the insight and the intel and the vision to do it. I understand what you're saying.
Okay, so all right, boom, and I know it's a little different, but like you said, you give a Don C his own quote unquote, and I know that's a little different than what Kanye had.
Yeah.
But there's not many rappers who can get their own model. The Nike Air Travis Scott, like, no.
I disagree. I think at this point,
he's big enough.
At this point, he can get his own.
After how many shoes does he have now? Give or take 6 to 8.
Yeah.
So
around 6 to 8.
It was like 7 hits out of 8.
Probably should just give him one now.
Yeah.
Give him his own.
Yeah,
his own model.
I mean, because if the imprint and the stamp is just doing enough, then you might as well. Because like, where else can you go? Like what you're saying, you're like, where do you go?
Where do you go?
You just got to take another left, bro. You got to make your own path now.
See, because all right, I look at so let's just do this. If we're gonna compare those two, because I think those two are the two biggest artists in a sense, like in terms of fashion and things, and influence in the past 2 decades. And they're both, and Travis, he's off the Kanye tree, right?
Yeah, he is. And so is Virgil.
Yeah, but I'm talking about musically.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Okay. I understand.
So,
All right,
music input. Kanye, when he obviously Nike was in a different space when Kanye was coming up.
Yep.
So when Kanye, from 2003 to 2007, Kanye obviously just wore the Nikes he wore exclusive, shit. Like I saw him, you see him in like Supreme Blazers or he was wearing, obviously he had his own Bapester.
Yep.
But for the most part I don't think Nike gave Kanye his own Jordan. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the first thing that Kanye got was his fucking own model of sneakers,
Nuts.
which was insane.
Yeah.
Insanity.
Whereas what you got Trav had an Air Force One. Then Trav gets like an Air Jordan 4. And then he gets a Jordan 1 and another Air
A
Force
low
One.
and
You
then
got a
another
low
four.
and
Yeah,
this
yeah,
and this.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you're gonna go based off of that, then yeah, I mean, we can give him a model. You
Yeah.
can give him his own model, but it's like Kanye was. It's so hard for me to. It's like hard for me to get this like the words the proper way I want to say it because I don't want the listeners to be like, "What the fuck is this dude talking about?" But I just feel like Kanye you could put Trav in the Dior camp. You can make him the face of the
Right, of course.
like the Dior and all that shit.
Uh-huh.
But I think it would be harder because I think Kanye had some type of more of a fashion sense. Like he was more fashion iconic than Trav.
Well, he was trying to create more of a fashion brand with the companies than
Whether it was Donda,
yeah.
that he was, or whether he was doing, like good and Crooks and Castles and good. Like he always had his input.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, because when they approached Trav, I don't know. I assume that because there is capsules to go along with the shoes. They have clothing,
Right,
but I
right.
don't think they were going like, "Hey, so what do you got?"
But the sad thing is Kanye never got that. He just got, all right, here's 3 pairs of sneakers. We're going to roll them out. The first one's going to come out in April. The second one's going to come out in May. Third one's going to come out in June. No apparel, none of that shit. It was just 3 sneakers.
Yeah.
Because at the time, when we were talking 2009, rappers weren't getting their own model of shit like that with
Yeah,
Nike.
no, they just got stamps.
No. Yeah, they just got stamps.
That's what I'm saying. So like like Pharrell had Nerd had their own like they were giving celebs sneakers. Like I remember Nelly had the Dirties and like
Yep.
and Pharrell had the Dunks. They were doing like the celebrity series that they limited to like 1,000 pairs or whatever. But I'm just like really interested to see like if a rapper's getting a skateboarding sneaker, I'm just like, where the fuck does he go next? What's next for him?
I don't know. It's a weird climate, especially with so just to bounce off like you were saying, rappers were given the stamp of approval. You basically get like a logo slap.
Yeah.
That's what it used to be like in 2009 before Kanye did his own thing. It's weird now because Supreme has done so many things with so many different models and really fucked some shit up. For now in 2020, for them to just go, all right, we're gonna go back to the stamp of approval and just put the box logo on the back of the Air Force One. The climate's changing.
Yeah.
I think it's a sign that things are going to go over the top, like where Virgil's going and Holes are going back, but then it's going to go back down to where Supreme was known for doing some crazy shit. Now they're going to all right, we'll just remind people that we like this shoe.
Well,
Ooh.
I also think the public is kind of like, what the fuck is Supreme
pull
doing?
those
So
up.
they're just gonna put a stamp on.
But also, I don't know why people are so confused about this because this is what Supremes have been
This
doing.
is what they do.
That the undershirt,
Yeah.
with the little, they've always
It
just
looks
had
like
little
a
box
fucking
logo shit.
It looks like a fucking Hanes sneaker. Like that's like I don't know. I just
You're not liking them?
I just feel like when you see, this is what I'm saying. When you go to look at what Supreme has done with Air Force Ones, the last
Yeah, so all I did was just Google Supreme Air Force One, and so you look at the crazy shit that they first did. Some of these are nuts, like the NBA one.
Yeah,
Those
the
are
NBA
terrible.
ones.
Terrible,
Those are terrible.
but
yeah.
nuts.
But
You know-
the world famous ones,
Yeah.
the highs, those are beautiful.
Oh, let me see. Let's see how we really get in here. Yeah, those NBA ones really were quite the
Ooh,
miss, huh?
Shoot and a miss.
That whole NBA collab was quite the miss.
Yeah, man. Wait, what is those red ones? I never saw these.
Yeah,
These are fake, aren't
those
they?
are fake.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, wait.
What?
What?
Triple label. But even see like these ones. These Air Force ones, those are like what these I guess we'll call them. Yeah. Just clean with the little Nike tag. Supreme tag. That's it, man.
They had the CDG Air Force Ones.
Yeah, with the eyes and stuff. They did some wild stuff. Like these ones right here.
Yeah. Weird.
And the split. Oh, those are just comms though. But yeah, man, I think
Supreme. Yeah, Carbonet got signed. Yeah.
yeah. The stamp of, and I've said this before, and this is
Yeah.
why I like A-Life out of more brands,
Yeah.
because it's just like if you want to live within the lifestyle that you're comfortable that the brand is,
Yeah.
then it's just stamps of approvals. That's all you need. It's like
That's it.
I like A-Life, I like their message,
Uh-huh.
and then when they go, yo, we like Timberland, we're just gonna put the A-Life logo on a Timberland.
Sure.
You're like, oh, then yeah, of course. That goes. I like Tim's too, and you guys
Yeah.
know that. I've been an advocate for Tim's forever.
Forever.
So it makes when a brand does it, it makes sense.
Right.
I don't know why people are confused about that. It is the Hanes play. It is just the logo slap, but it's a clean, concise, and just a cosign.
Yeah.
Cosign collabs, cosign co-branded projects
It's
are the
etched
shit to
in
me.
there Nice.
It's nice, man.
It's etched in there.
It's nice.
Clean.
I don't know. What do you think, Luke? How do you feel, buddy?
About these guys,
Yeah.
I like these. I mean,
Yeah.
when you really think about it, it all makes sense. You know. Would I own a pair? No.
No, I mean,
No.
Trash.
Would I try to resell a pair?
you
I
don't like
wouldn't-
them at all?
Honestly,
Well,
I wouldn't even try to resell.
Yeah, because I don't think they're gonna go for anything. To be honest with you.
I don't know how many pairs they're coming out with, but
No, they will. I think enough people get behind the message. I think they'll go up.
wait, what are the price on these? Do we know? Like that's not the retail. Well, let me go see if I can find them.
I mean, retail should probably. Retail's probably gonna be around 130 or 120, 130.
Yeah, because that's not even bad. That's perfect.
That's not bad.
I mean, it should be. Yeah.
I don't know. You get a nice pair of Uptown for like 130. If you could get them at retail, I wouldn't be mad at you. Let's put it that way.
I don't see a price anywhere. You fucking assholes.
Well, we don't know. It's just we don't know the price, but that's what we're.
Yeah, I wanted to see some speculation.
Yeah. Yeah. If they were like retail, like low retail, sure.
If it was 120, that'd be great. I would
Yeah.
love that. Yeah, there's no one even got an idea.
Nothing right now.
Yeah, because we haven't gotten the Supreme lookbook. We're gonna get that in like a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're putting this leaks online. Some of the things we're seeing people skating, some of the shit that we're speculating that's gonna come out. I just once again it just doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
To me, it's just lazy. All right, let's just do a Air Force One and put Supreme on it.
Nah, this is me going like them going back to the roots. Them just doing like the. No, let me remind you guys. We like the way they originally came out too.
Makes sense.
That's me though.
I don't know. Chris is talking a lot of sense right now.
But it's crazy. So just to kind of pile off this branding situation, right? So this is a stamp of approval. Some people think it's lazy. Some people think it's smart.
Yeah.
I just saw these Bape Doc Martens.
Ooh.
And I've never seen them do anything with branding on the like an extra cut and sew on that.
Me too, man.
So to see a Bape camo Doc Martin
This is insanity.
with the do they have a name for that star swoosh? The swoosh star?
the Bape Star.
The Bape yeah, I guess I'll just call it the Bape Star swoosh thing.
You just call it the Bape Star.
Yeah, the Bape. I've never seen a Doc Martin have like a
low branding on the
like
on the
something
side.
sewed on it for the branding.
I know. No, I've never seen that
See,
before.
that's cool to me too. I fuck with that heavy, but I don't know who this is for. This is a weird.
I don't know. Yeah,
There's not a single person I know that wears Doc Martens that also likes Bape.
I don't know, man. People would start. I might start, dude.
I feel like you could pull off a.
Yeah, these.
This also just might be an Asian thing again.
This might be an Asian thing again. I would really like a pair of these
Why do they all cater to Asian people?
because this is don't. This is our brand. You saw the numbers on those dunks. Come on, man. We drive the market.
Yeah, you guys do drive the market.
We drive the market. Haha. Double victory, bitch.
I guess so, man. I
Double
don't know.
happiness. Year of the rat. Congratulations, everyone.
Lawrence, you don't fuck
Happy
with these,
New
right?
Year's.
They're all right. No, they're actually not that bad.
No, to me, it's more the story is cool. The branding is cool. I like it. They're clean.
Bro, how would you... Yo, these would look wild on the street. I would scuff them up, too.
I mean, they're supposed to get scuffed up.
They're supposed to get scuffed
The problem
up.
with Doc Martens, you have to like run them over with a fucking forklift.
Yeah, to get it comfortable with
Yeah,
them?
dude.
Yeah, dude, it's a lot of work.
Yeah, it's like a hard breaking.
Yo, it's the one.
That is not a winter shoe,
It
man.
is the one sneaker. I'm like, yo, you gotta really break those.
You
in.
gotta, yeah. They're like the raw denims of shoes, man.
Did you guys play baseball as a kid at all?
No, I never played
Occasionally.
baseball. Look at me, man.
No, 'cause my dad, when I would get a glove, my dad would be like, all right, hold up. And we'd like have to put the baseball in the glove and then wrap
Yeah,
the rubber
yeah, you
bands
have
around
to-
and shit, and he would drive over it a lot. That's like what you have to do with a Doc Martin to get it comfortable. You have to
So-
trade it like a baseball mitt.
Damn, man.
Yeah.
I wish my dad was around.
Me too.
Oh, damn. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh,
My dad's
damn.
not around now. Does that help?
Nah.
Oh, no.
Oh, you played catch with your
Yeah,
dad?
that's what I was gonna say, man.
Yeah, man, that's wild.
Oh, no. You both don't have your
Yeah.
dad.
You know-
I was trying to catch my dad.
Oh, word.
I was trying to catch that.
I don't know.
Damn, dude. Well, moving on. Should I try to do the Jay-Z impression again?
Nope.
Uh,
The minorities are mad at Chris.
well, anyway, let's just talk about.
let's talk about because I know what you trying to lead into. I don't want to do that right now.
Okay.
let's do this.
Oh, wanna do these real quick?
Speaking of great dads, LeBron James, who's a wonderful father.
Segway king.
Three kids. Another one looks like one
Coming
of his sons
on the
gonna
way.
play in the NBA.
Yeah.
No.
No?
He's just fucking. He's
Just
debuting.
good dad.
Debuting more Air Max sneakers 2090.
Ooh.
Yeah, so it's a reimagination of the Air Maxes, but if they were the Air Max 90s, but if they were made in 2090.
Interesting.
So it's to me, that's my nerd shit again. Conceptually, I'm like, I'm on board.
All right.
Without even seeing the sneaker, I'm like, I'm in.
This
what do we
man's
got?
living in 2090. Let's see what we got.
They're fine.
Okay.
They're cool.
All
They're
right.
just like 270s without the full wrap on the back.
Basically.
I mean, if you look at the side paneling, I mean, you could see where they were coming from.
Yeah.
So I like that. It is really like a 90 with just like the heat press type of treatment.
Yeah.
It's sort of like that futuristic technology of
Mhm.
yeah. I also even like the tongue, the pull tab there. It's nice. I just
Yeah.
like these. I thought they were cool.
That's pretty
I
cool.
think they're pretty cool.
Yeah, they're nothing crazy though. But it's just funny. Like Nike doesn't. I feel like there's separate departments in Nike where they're like trying to pick a direction for the whole company to go.
That's true. Yeah.
Because like,
Well, they have an opportunity here, right? They have an opportunity to kind of test the waters with a bunch of different shoes.
Mm-hmm.
you
Yeah.
know, where they can kind of be like, all right, what's everybody kind of feeling right now? You know?
it's just weird because like why the 90s before
Right.
the ones?
That's a good point.
Like I would love to be in some of these meetings where they get to choose this shit because I
Yeah.
feel like there's a
why the 90s before the ones? Because obviously this is the 30-year anniversary of the Air Max 90s.
there you go,
Oh,
L.
yes.
And then
Uh-huh.
they're doing so now the 90s are getting
Okay.
futuristic look.
Yeah, way to
Yeah.
put my fucking foot in my mouth there, buddy. Good for you.
I mean, it is what it is. It's fine.
I was just like, God damn, man, come on.
No, I didn't even think of that, honestly.
Really?
Well, actually, and also, you know what? Like, I guess they fucked up so bad last year. I'm surprised they're putting so much thought
Oh,
into
maybe
this year.
that's what it is. Maybe they're trying to recoup for last year.
I don't know.
Well, as we see with the 5s, this is the 30-year
That's true.
anniversary of the Air Jordan 5s, and we're getting the Off-White
Off-White
5s,
5s,
and,
yeah.
and now we're getting Air Max. Remember the I think what is it? The Photo Blues are coming
Yep.
out. So
Mhm.
we're so now Nike is trying. I guess they're doing. Oh, this is the anniversary. Let's pump these out. Actually, once again, I say this every year. Nike does. They create a new Air Max.
Right.
Where we had 270s, 360s. We've had a bunch of different
Uh-huh.
Air Maxes. These are the Air Max this year, and you know what? Actually, they look comfortable, and I'm gonna give those a shot. Probably.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I can actually see you in these.
Yeah, I would. I mean, like I said, I just want a pair of sneakers that I could beat up. I'm tired of beating up sneakers that I really enjoy.
Right.
So I would fuck.
Well, actually, here's an interesting conversation I don't think we've ever had.
Yeah.
Out of all the shoes you have, how many pairs do you have on rotation to be constant beaters?
All of them.
Not maybe like 5, 6. Since we're doing this,
Yeah.
there are some sneakers that I've beaten up so bad. I'm so mad at myself
Oh
Yeah.
that I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
I want to get another pair. Like I want like Aqua 8s that I'm wearing now, or like Oreo 4s that I
Oh,
Yeah,
Toad,
yeah,
that-
yeah.
Oreo
clutch.
4s are like one of
Yeah.
my favorite. I bought
Those
those
are nice.
All-Star Weekend 2015 when All-Star Weekend was in New York City,
Yeah.
and and now I'm like, and the prices aren't too bad on
No,
them.
they're not. They're not. I think I even saw a pair of like pretty good ones at L Train by here. Like I legitimately.
All my questions,
Hmm.
all of them,
Yeah.
they're so beat up.
Yeah.
And they're also they're not even they're not general release ones. Like I have like 2 Packer ones. I
Right.
have like the Villa Iverson
Mhm.
question pumps, and like they're all suede and shit, and they're like primo when you get them. But like,
Yeah.
bro, they
Yeah,
just get torn the fuck
My
up.
ice-
Especially that's
yeah.
such a wide like clunky model.
Sure.
You can't wear that shit around, man.
I know. My ice cream blazers are pretty beat at this point. The
dude.
blue, green, and the pink ones, those are nice though.
my CDG 180s are beat,
Oof.
and I'm like really mad at myself because those were not cheap.
No.
Not
The
at all.
fucking fear of gods I get mad at every now and then, where I'll be like, I could have kept these clean. You know?
Yeah.
But then it's like the old PJ Tucker model. Gotta wear your sneakers.
Gotta wear your sneakers.
Gotta average 3 points in my sneakers.
That's right.
I don't know, but yeah, exactly. I buy the shoes to wear them. You know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wear them all to their beaters. I kind of like that though. I kind of like because every part of the shoe, like every shoe that I get, it becomes like it has its own story behind it when it gets to me.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I like that.
Well, as we're Well, speaking of beaters, and as we're recording this, tomorrow is Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
Yeah.
right.
And as you guys know, what comes next after MLK Day is Black History Month.
It's
I
true.
was gonna say Chinese New Year, guys.
That's also true.
I mean, let's just keep it about the blacks.
All right, fine.
So
I mean, we're not gonna. All right, we'll be able
let's just keep it about us.
Fair enough,
Like
fair
let's
enough.
not make this about
We got
you.
next week. We got
You
next
guys-
week.
How
We
about
got
for-
next week. We got next week. I forgot.
Shout out to Valentine's Day, all the interracial black and Asian couples.
All right.
No, but we got another
All right,
Black
then.
History Month collection
You're
coming
absolutely right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
These are cool. These are a little
I like
more.
these. These are nice.
These are a little more toned down than I feel like I've seen in the past. I feel like Nike usually takes a bunch of the basketball models and tries to flip them.
Yeah.
But what we're working on here is some Air Maxes, Converse is in the mix now. Yeah.
Ooh.
So for all the Converse people, you get some Black History
Yo,
Month
the
stuff going on.
Converse stuff is nice.
Yeah, these
Oh,
are.
and the Air Maxes are nice too.
Yeah, no,
The
it's
95s?
I mean, they're loud in the colors.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's toned down as far as the collection.
Got you.
I think it's done very well.
Yeah, no, they're clean. It's cool that Converse is more in the mix now. I like
I
when
like
Nike
that.
does more stuff with Converse.
Yeah.
Are we gonna get another? Hopefully, we should get another Gulf Lafleur this year.
And we probably will. I mean,
I hope
that's
so.
that's Converse's Virgil
Yeah,
or
that's pretty much-
Travis, I guess,
It's
whatever.
true.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, man, that's cool. So, I mean, yeah, those are really clean. Those Converse are nice, actually.
Very nice.
Yeah, those are nice.
Yeah, but
So yeah, so we got that coming up, and now for a little bit of this is probably for Chris. This is Chris's piece. Chris, you were in Las Vegas.
I was in Las Vegas. I landed this morning at 7 a.m. So technically, I was there last night for the McGregor fight.
Yeah.
I have never seen so many athletes in that short span of time.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Who'd you
yeah.
run into?
Well, so I tried to go to a strip club, and
Uh-huh.
what they do when there's a big fight and a bunch of athletes come is all the prices go up.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I think
That's
within
just good business.
yeah. So I went to this place, Spearmint Rhino.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna say any names because I'm not exactly sure. It was dark, but I recognized a lot of faces. But oh my God, there must have been at least $1 billion in salaries in this place.
God damn.
Sure.
Fucking
What?
shit was nuts, dude.
Drop some names, dog. We don't care.
Well, I'll tell you one story that happened.
Allegedly, just say allegedly.
Well, I could this one I could
Oh,
say.
you didn't physically meet anybody?
I
in
didn't
there?
physically meet anybody.
Okay. Yeah.
I didn't even actually talk to a girl. What happened was, so we went to this place,
Uh-huh.
and the cover was 55, which we didn't expect. Not that we didn't expect there was a cover, but we were like, 55, Jesus Christ,
Yeah,
what the
that
lap
seems
dance
like
is
a
going to
lot.
be. Yeah.
Yeah.
So then again, my boy disappears for like immediately. I turn around, he's gone.
Uh-huh.
Half hour later, I'm trying to catch a vibe. I'm looking at all the girls, you know what I mean? I'm trying to get one that I'm going to like just for
Uh-huh.
a dance or two. And then he goes, bro, I just spent $600 on a girl that was like Nicki Minaj. We got to get out of here. So I $55 cover and two $13 beers, and I had to leave. It was under an hour. And he spent $600, dude. It was nuts.
Yeah, I
These
bet.
girls were bad.
I bet.
Bad. They
I
brought out
fucking
the
bet.
fucking S tier
Yeah,
list
S-tier.
for
Yeah.
this night, dude.
They were not fucking around.
No.
I bet.
So, but this story is good. So with the same kid, we're at the Cosmopolitan. It's me. No, I'm not gonna name drop like that. It's me, another guy, and this kid that I'm working with. We're
Yeah.
there for a trade show for the So Hoodie, the hood company that I work for.
Right.
We are gonna go back up to the room. So my man grabs a donut, and he grabs a beer, and so he goes, "This donut and this beer was $17.50." I'm like, "What?"
Oh,
Bro,
my
it was a
God.
glazed. It was a
Oh,
plain
no.
glazed donut in a regular beer in like a clear
Oh,
cup
no.
that you get like at a basketball game. $17.
Oh God.
So we go and we're walking up to go to the elevators, right? So there's a guy there who's wearing off-white Chicago ones
Uh-huh.
with the calves of a fucking god.
Uh-huh.
So me and him will look at the guy calves and we're like, athlete. Has to be.
Yeah.
Can't see he's got his hood up. And there's this little Mexican lady that's working at the casino. She goes, "Sir, you can't have your hood on in the lobby or whatever." Some weird shit. I don't know. I was wearing a hood the whole time. No one ever said anything to me. But she's like, "Hey, you can't wear your hood." So I tap dude. I go, "Hey, this lady's trying to say something to you." It's Murray. Kyler Murray.
Kyler Murray from
Oh.
the Arizona Cardinals.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's there, and I notice him. My boy was like, "Is that Saquon?" I'm like, "No." So we get into the elevator,
Mhm.
right? So he's still holding the
Kyler's small. He's a
small
dude.
dude,
Yeah.
small dude, yeah. He's still holding the donut,
Uh-huh.
and he's still holding the beer.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so we get into the elevator, and my boy's like kind of excited that he's there. So we're there for this convention, for a sports licensing convention.
Right. That makes sense.
Some of the people that we're with are managers of other athletes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The whole point of the convention is for us to get more athletes and more
Oh,
licensors
yeah,
to be
yeah.
involved with the
Mhm.
our
right,
brand.
Mhm.
right.
So he holding the donut and the beer, and starts trying to talk to him. He goes, "Hey man, you had such a good season. Like, good for you." I have never seen a man give a more disgusted look at another human.
Wow.
Bro, he was looking at him like he was a homeless piece. Like, you know how like when a homeless guy in like Penn Station tries to touch you?
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's the look that this man gave my boy.
Well,
while we
I
were
mean,
in the
first
elevator.
your boy thought he was fucking Saquon
He
Barkley.
didn't say it out loud though. He looked
No,
at
I
me
know,
like, mad.
but
He was
so-
like, Saquon?
Oof. Maybe he caught him.
so then this is what happened. So we're in the elevator and you know he's looking at him disgusted. We don't know what to do. All of a sudden, like the tension was so hard from like just whatever. I mean, hard pause. There's just a high tension in there.
Yeah,
just 'cause him visually pissed, him nervous. I'm like, I don't know what to do. So then it gets to the 71st floor. We're on the 51st floor. I just noticed that homie didn't hit our number.
Uh-huh.
I was like, "Did you not hit our number?" He goes, "Nah." And then even more disgusted of a look, he just walks out. He just goes, "Ugh." Kyler Murray just destroyed my boy's confidence for the rest of the weekend.
Wow.
Bro, I can't tell you. There's no way for me to really articulate
God.
how funny this was to me because
Oh
you
my
can't.
god, dude! I could just imagine you laughing from the 71st floor to the 51st.
Oh, dude, I started
floor.
laughing before dude even left the thing. And
Oh,
you
that's
know how my laugh
probably
gets.
not. That's probably not a good.
I
Movie
didn't
either.
help the
You're not
situation at
helping.
all.
You're
No.
not helping.
Not at
You're
all.
not being a boy in that situation.
No.
Jesus Christ.
I also met Johnny Manziel though. He was at the trade show we were at. He's a cool guy.
Oh, cool. Did
Yeah,
you get
he-
you got Johnny Manziel?
Well, I was gonna say, I mean, Johnny's fell from grace harder than a motherfucker.
Yeah.
So.
I bet he's bad.
Yeah.
He's real approachable at this point.
Yo, he Kyler Murray, not so
Not so
approachable.
approachable.
Johnny Manziel, very approachable.
approachable.
Yeah.
He's
One
like,
of the
I have-
most approachable guys I've
I-
ever
If
met.
If this was 4 or 5 years ago,
Maybe, yeah, but
he'd have fucking spit on you.
he
Probably.
would have
So,
spit on you. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, no, but yeah, dude, it was such a good time, man.
That's great.
Good, man.
A lot of sightings there, a lot of
Wow.
sightings, and a lot of daps that I probably shouldn't have been able to dap, but
Pretty cool.
Good, man.
Yeah.
I'm glad you had a good time, man.
Yeah.
yeah, it was what's up. We should go to Vegas. Sup, Vegas trip?
I mean,
I'm with it.
I'm with it, but I mean, it's fucking intense out there.
Yeah, I am
Yeah.
very low on money.
So,
Ooh.
with that being said, I think we're very low on time.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are we at?
We're at 101, baby.
All right, cool. That was a great way to just a little
Yeah.
on the episode.
Chiefs,
our own
49ers,
room.
Super Bowl.
Wow.
I'm going Chiefs.
Man,
I like Mahomes.
I'm
yeah.
going Niners.
I think we can go. I'm going Chiefs.
Mm-mm.
I think Andy Reid. I think Fat Man gets it done finally.
You know what? I respect him as a coach a lot. When I've always liked him, especially even when he was on Green Bay, even like all the Eagles. Sorry, I was just
Yeah,
thinking
the
Green.
Eagles.
Shut up. I'm not claiming to be an NFL expert. No, I've just always liked him as a coach, man. He's a good guy.
Nah, I think I'm pulling for Reid. He's like one of the good ones.
Mhm.
I finally got to call a white person one of the good ones. So I think that's that means everything to me to say that at this point. And yeah, Chris, one of the good ones. All right.
One of the good ones.
Where can they find you, Luke?
At Trevises on Instagram and Twitter. I got a tour coming up.
Oh yeah, my boy's going on tour.
I'm going on tour in
Fire.
March, so look out for that. I might be in your area. Bong Instagram.
Yep. Not that Cheney. Cheney. I mean, you guys already know this. Sub podcast NYC at Gmail. LZD325 for Lawrence.
Mm-hmm.
Sub podcast NYC at Gmail. To email us, go to the Instagram. You can text us. You can leave us a voicemail that we can listen to or respond to on air.
In that Discord.
January 28th. Is that the next one?
Yes.
Yeah. January
Mhm.
28th, sold out Tuesday.
7:30.
7:30 this month, and from now on, 2020, the show will be at 7:30. Us three and some special guests that are boys. This month, we're having Chris from Brooklyn from High Society Radio host the show,
Right.
and we'll have some other guests that have been on the show or that maybe you've heard us talk about, or just some fly ass motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else, Al? What do you got?
Nah, that's it, man. Y'all be cool, man. Thanks for tuning in.
All right, peace, motherfuckers.
Later.